Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you start reaching down to catch that kick, here comes the high kick, and then you're in a lot of trouble.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you gotta credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. And now some distance as they pull apart. Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are gonna have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Hooker's got his hit.
Oh,
That ghillie is tight.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. Oh, big shots here. All right, stack guard here, the feet are on the hips. What are you trying to do if you're in top position?
Oh, man.
Wow! Back to the feet. Oh, huge left.
Wow. He got him hurt bad here. Oh, again.
90 seconds to go in our third and final round. Oh, clipped him with the overhand.
Yeah, he's really bad. Caught that kick there.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wear.
Oh, big right. And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Oh, strong punch there by Hooker.
Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. That'll do it! And Hooker with a huge knockout tonight. We're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moment, you gotta show up.
People.
And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
More.
And we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Feed me more. Chad, I can't explain to you how devious I'm being in this ring. They can't stop me.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be
They
smiling
can't
for
stop
a really
me.
long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also,
They
most
can't
times, walk
stop
away
me,
with a
bro.
$50,000.
They can't stop me, Chad. I'll go with her because I've always been wanting to been dominant. This is my worst nightmare. This is perfect. You feel me? I always want to go against Ramen Nunes. I always want to be a great champion with Moreno. Morose. Shout out to Morena Monroe's in the chat. Shout out to Morena Monroe's in the chat.
All right, Thug Rose Namajunas ready to go here, round one. Trevor Wittman firmly in her corner, and might be a little bit of a feeling out process here tonight. She's not afraid to see what's coming back before registering her attack. Rose Namajunas in another big one tonight. That kick blocked by Morose. Big knee there. Trying to kick the leg out. Morose to the body there. Her confidence really a big part of her success. Walking through the hotel today, she walked like a fighter who had already won her fight. Just the self-belief is undeniable. Back and forth we go. All right, so Thug Rose Namajunas mixing it up pretty well here in the early going with her kicks and, of course, that patented jab as well.
Yeah, she pops that jab. She's so fast, and you can hear her corner telling her, Rose, stay on the jab, stay on the jab. She's so good at maintaining distance, and she's very tall for the weight class. Rose Namajunas has now figured out how to use her length to her advantage inside the octagon.
Nice straight right lands. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Oh, nice.
All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
Oh, strong series of kicks by her there. It's almost like she throws her feet as if they're 2 more hands.
I mean, that is crazy. Use every weapon available, and she is using her kicks as her main weapon.
She got that single collar tie.
Massive knee to the body land.
Morose's cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip just opened up. Just like she told us in the fighter meeting, a lot of kicking tonight. 30 seconds now to go in round one. Oh, effective use of the jab by Morose. Fighter lands a kick to the head now. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Morose's corner is going to have to take a look at that lip. It got cut in that round. It is starting to bleed profusely, and you got to think that could give her problems as this fight continues. All right, the fighters hit the stools for 60 seconds between rounds. That gives...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. All right, here we go with our next round. 2 of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool going into the next round that this is my fight, and I am not going to allow it to slip through my fingers.
Well, if you're watching her compete for the first time, you're wondering if the commentators know what they're talking about. We told you all about her ground game, her BJJ credentials, and yet not a single takedown attempt thus far.
Not one attempt. You know, there you can tell me a lot of things in the build to a fight. But if you'd have told me she would not have attempted a takedown, I would have called you a liar right to your face. But to this point, she has not even level changed. She is fighting a different type of fight tonight, one that we have not seen from her in the octagon before.
All right, so yet another damaging strike to the body, and at some point you got to think about lowering that guard, or one of these body strikes might end the fight.
Gonna end the fight. I mean, you got to block something. If it's a punch, you got to tuck the elbow. If they kick, how about grab the leg and shoot for a takedown? You got to do something different to protect yourself, because right now, she is getting beat up.
Oh, that's about as big a body shot as you'll see, DC. Let's see if she can close the show here.
She landed that strike perfect. She was looking for it, and she found the moment where it landed.
She She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight. Nice.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage, get between rounds, and then try to reset, because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Nice job by her there to block that shot. Oh, she goes to the ankle. I don't know if she's doing that because you're in the commentator's booth tonight, but you got to appreciate that effort.
Call me entertained. Anytime I get to see something like that, I applaud it. Hats off to you, young lady.
Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was, and she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to... All right, she is back to the stool, but dealing with a really big cut on the bridge of her nose. She is...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so that last round, another pretty good frame for both fighters. We'll see which woman makes the requisite adjustments here in this next round.
Somebody has to really get out ahead. It's too worrisome going to the judges when you know you've been involved in such a competitive fight.
All right, so the jab lands yet again for Thug Rose Namajunas, really starting to mix things up well on the feet.
She does it all. I mean, I think Rose Namajunas is one of the best athletes in the strawweight division. She fights long. She stays behind the jab, and she uses her kicks to make sure that she's at range and safe.
And she snapped her head back there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly.
Well, she hasn't gotten the finish yet, but it's not for a lack of effort. Several huge uppercuts have landed, and prevailing wisdom is she goes right back to it here, I would think.
She has to go back to that. Why would she not go back to it? You don't fix something that's working. It ain't broken. Don't try to fix it. She is a master of landing uppercuts.
3 minutes now to go in the fight. How good a job does she do defensively to protect that head, raise the guard? A lot of good things in there.
Yep, hands up, chin down. She's got a perfect position for defensive boxing.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. All right, so the body shots continue to be the narrative in this fight. And a lot of bruising now starting to develop on that side.
You know, the kicks, the punches, the knees, just the ability to mix up all of her strikes to the body has allowed for her to get out ahead of her opponent. Now, her opponent's confused. She has no answers for these body shots.
Oh, man, I thought that was going to connect, but once again, she's just super effective at slipping strikes.
Little, small movements. None of her actions are big. It's slight movement right, slight movement left to find herself, for her to slip a strike and come back for a counter on the return.
Oh, that's a beautiful land downstairs with the kick.
Another big body kick lands.
Well, she is clearly going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there, DC. Got to think she's got to go balls to the wall for submissions now.
She's got to go crazy. All those things her jiu-jitsu coach tells her, don't try to.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Oh, Herb Dean.
Let's go!
What a fight. So So how about this result tonight? She
So,
told us in the
chat.
fighter meeting, I got
It's not over till I say it.